Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's week 11, game week 11, and I'll be bringing you the game week preview. This week's theme is leadership, and that's me, your unofficial leader, being top of the league. This week we have Gabe playing myself. Looking at that game first, I think I'm going to quickly make a prediction that I'm going to win that, simply down to the fact that all the fixtures are in my favour. Some highlights: Aguero playing against Southampton, and I think probably Eriksen against Wolves. I think Wolves have not been doing so great lately. He's also got David Silva, who's in the same boat as Aguero, but I think on reflection my fixtures are by far more generous to me, so I come out winning that one. Looking at the others, bear with me. We have the Chudley Cannons versus the Sarnie Marnie Happy Days. Now, Huller said that he's going to throw the game week, but I don't think he will, against second in the league. Looking at the two sides, Huller's definitely taken out those players, cheating bastard, but I think he'll put them back in. The two sides, he's actually got some decent players, but it depends whether he puts them in his team. The Sarnie Marnie Happy Days, they've got a decent squad, but yeah, I think he's been a bit lucky. He's got Sigurdsson, who's playing against Brighton, who I think do very well, and he's got some Wolves players in there against Tottenham. I don't know how that'll go. Aubameyang against Liverpool, I don't think he'll do much. And Iheanacho against Cardiff, no, I don't see much there. But Raheem Sterling. So for me, if Huller plays a proper 11, I think he wins. Actually against Jura. Otherwise, I think Jura will get the victory. So it's all whether he's going to be a whingy bastard and take players out of his league, out of his team. The next one is Tim versus Phelps, and we'll spend a little time on this one. Phelps, bottom of the league, the shittest squad and start of the season I think ever in Togger history. He's got some decent players, but don't turn up. You've got KDB, who's injured again, I think, and you've also got Lacazette. I think he's been hit and miss. The rest of his team, not really much to write home about. Callum Wilson does all right, but he's against Man United, who I don't think he'll concede against Bournemouth. Looking at Tin, he's got a decent side. Ben Chilwell, Alonso, good high-scoring defenders. James Maddison, who's been a bit of a pick. And then he's got Willian, Giroud and Martial. I think Willian and Martial will do well this week, so I think that one's easy. I think that one's Tin all day long. The last one is the grudge match. It's Colo against Kyle, the bully, against the bullier. Looking at Kyle's squad, I think he's been lucky to win the games he's won, to be honest with you, so far. He's got a couple of decent players in there. Philippe Anderson's okay. Mahrez, if he plays, does well. Barkley, I don't think he's going to be on great form all season. He's just had a couple of good games. And apart from that, I can't really... Yeah, apart from that, his team's shite. Looking at Colo, he's got some decent players in the likes of Mendy, Ryan Fraser, Paul Pogba if he shows up, Ozil if he shows up, Sane if he plays. So I think he's got a lot more flair players that I think if they actually turn up on their game, I think will actually score pretty well. So I would have to back Colo for a victory there. So aside from me looking at the actual teams and who's playing who and my opinion, I've actually gone and got in my car. I quite like a car video, as you all know, and I thought I'd track you all down and find out kind of what your thoughts are and some predictions from yourselves this week. So STP, take it away. So I've just been in and had a chat with Flops, who's working in his local Greggs today, and he's not too confident. He said that he's worried at the impact of the pasties and the cappuccino mix, so himself he's not feeling too confident. Next stop, we're at the butcher's. Gone and got myself half a dozen original pork recipe sausages. One thing to report is Jura is not in the butcher's. I don't think he's a butcher. You're a fraud. So there you go. Yeah, I had a quick chat with his boss though. Thinks he's a complete wally, and he's not very confident that he's going to do the business this week. So thanks for the insight, the real butcher. And Jura, where the fuck are you? Oh God. Just made it to the central bar. Tin's 5 pints deep. He thinks he's at last season's draft where we were all meant to meet. Anyway, he's made the trip down. He's looking for some advice on how to run a proper fucking boozer. He is unbelievably excited for the weekend. He thinks he's got flops. He's asked me not to put him on video, so I won't. So yeah, there we go. Tin, very confident, and 3 cheeks to the wind in the central. Good luck, sir. Now, this has fuck all to do with the preview. But I work in laundry for a company called Fishers, and these twats are my competition, and he's fucking stopped in a yellow crisscross box, the cunt, and he's blocked me in. Now I'm over a fucking crossing, not happy. Now, this has fuck all to do with the preview, but I work in laundry for a company called Fishers, and these twats are my competition, and he's fucking stopped in a yellow crisscross box, the cunt, and he's blocked me in. Now I'm over a fucking crossing, not happy. So I've just been into that house there. Colo's on a job, literally. The husband's out. He sold the lady a 2-bit boiler and 3 fan heaters. He says that'll warm her up. She's not sure, so he said he just needs to take her upstairs for a bit of So just as he was going up the stairs, he shouted down. He said he's playing his arch nemesis this week. He says he hates his fucking guts, and he'll take him down in an octagon or some sort of ring or just some sort of street fight. But in essence, he reckons he's got Kyle's number. He's much better in the league, and Kyle's running scared. I don't know. That's what he says. Yeah, I'm coming. I'll be 2 minutes. I bumped into Kyle. We're at Windsor's World of Shoes. It's a canny small unit for a world of shoes, but this is where Kyle shops. I don't know. He's after a pair of nice shoes to go with that awful brown suit he wore to the wedding last week, but he's also after some running shoes. He wants a pair of nice high-tech running shoes to be able to scarper from Colo if he ever sees him in the street, because he's shit scared of him. Yeah, I'm telling him. Yeah, I know you're shit. He says he's shit this week. He's been shit so far this year. He's looked out on every game that he's won, so he's not very confident moving into this game week. So yeah, he needs help with his shoelaces, right? I best go. Cheers, lads. Gabe's in Singapore selling Bentleys, is he? He's selling used and approved cars in Killingworth at Henson Motor Group. I've just spotted him, and yeah, he ran in the back, tried to get a little bovril from the machine and hide, but no, I found him. It was a bit awkward. We got past that. There's nothing wrong with selling used and approved Kias. He's pulling one out of the showroom. I don't want to test drive a Kia Ceed. I don't care if it's 1.2. Never mind. So whilst he's backing the Kia Ceed up for me to go and test drive, he says he can do me a cracking deal. He was telling me that he knows he's playing top of the league this year, which is me, this week, sorry. He thinks that he should come across quite confident on the group chat, but he's just said that the fixtures are in my favour, which I'd agree with. So I think this week he's not going to win, and Gabe certainly thinks that as well, even though he won't say it on the group chat. Best get back to Singapore selling Bentleys, Gabe. So what do we really know about Huller? He's always on a computer, he's always got tech, he drives an Audi TT, sure, but what does he actually do? Well, I'll tell you what he does. He sells fucking TVs in Currys. Can you believe it? Anyway, he's gone out the back. He does a good deal, to be fair, and I got the extended warranty. Got a nice 55-inch for the bedroom. So whilst he's going to bring it back through, he's going to take it to the car for a slip him a fiver. I've just asked him what he thinks of this weekend. Basically, he's telling everybody that he is thinking of throwing the game week, but he's not really going to. Jura knows this, that's why he's not too confident moving into the game week, and I think Huller is actually going to end up smashing him. I think the fixtures will actually work in his favour, and I think it's about time a result come in, so I'd have to back him as well, I think. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, best go and get me telly. Cheers, Huller. That's right, it's the home of laundry and your current league leader. STP, top of the league. Thank you very much. This week, I think I'll win against Gabe, simply down to one reason alone. The fixtures are all in my favour. If you look at who my players are playing, the teams they're playing for are definitely going to get a win. and I'm confident some clean sheets, which I think will make the difference this week. So there you go. I'm going to smash Gabe's back doors in, even if I'm going to buy a Kia Ceed off him. Thanks.